Welcome to this video about the work of Community Action Dacorum. My name is Mark Mitchell, I'm the Chief Executive and I'm very proud of the work that my colleagues undertake. During the video you'll see some introductions to our work across the fields of transport, shop mobility, interpreting services, supporting community groups and many other aspects of our work.
Community wheels, community cars. There's you get so much feedback from a lot of our clients that say, "Oh, I don't know what we'd do without you," And I've also become friends.
It'd be nice to see it extended to more people, because there'll be more than just 9 people in Kings Langley alone that would like to go shopping but don't nowadays. So obviously there'd be a problem with how many we can get on a bus on a given day, so there might have to be other days, right?
If I didn't have the scooter, I wouldn't be able to get round. Started using this and I can go all over now. It's brilliant.
I work for Hearts Interpreting Service. I'm one of their interpreters for Portuguese European. Without our support and help, most of the clients that we attend to would be completely lost. Some of them do have a small amount of English, but not enough to perhaps make themselves completely understood and fully understand what's being said to them, and especially in difficult situations like the medical scene, for an operation or so on.
Community Action Dacorum also support local voluntary organisations and community groups at the early stages of development and beyond by providing support, funding advice, representation and payroll service to enable them to grow and flourish.
We aim to provide a forum for the local voluntary and community sector and bring groups together to share skills, expertise and develop a collective voice.
They have such broad experience of the voluntary sector that if we need any such advice, we get in touch with them for the simple reason we know that there will be somebody there that can help us to find our way through the fog of bureaucracy that sometimes you have to do to get whatever you want. So we know that they're always there and we're always really grateful for their help.
Well, all of the services of Community Action Dacorum have been really beneficial to the Domestic Violence Forum. The basic services of assistance with fundraising, networking, event management have all been invaluable to the Domestic Violence Forum. In addition to that, the services that have been available for domestic violence victims, such as CAD learning, have been going into the refuge and providing courses for domestic violence victims. Paradise Furniture has been used to assist them with providing furniture when they're rehomed. The Next Steps Career Service has been used to provide support for domestic violence victims. There's been an occasion where HITS had provided interpreting for a domestic violence victim from another country who had to prepare a written statement. Radio Dacorum have been fantastic for promoting our work, raising awarenesses of services, and the Father Christmas provided by Community Action Dacorum has been fantastic.
Radio Dacorum, bringing our borough together.
It's just, the whole community feeling. It's really nice to know that you're helping people out in your community. Before I came here, I wasn't a very social person and I wouldn't talk to strangers, but ever since I practiced talking into microphones at people who I can't see, I've gotten a lot better at talking to strangers, and that's helped me do a practice interview at a CD writing course.
They're a huge support to all the voluntary organisations in and around the borough. We used to have our payroll done by Dacorum Borough Council. They stopped and CAD came up with the best deal, and I have to say they've been fantastic. We've been with them now for 3 years, and there is never anything that beats them or is too much. I just tell them what I want every month and they do it. The other service that we get from CAD is the provision of a minibus, without which we could not operate. Our main business is looking after frail elderly, and they provide us with a bus 5 days a week, which enables us to bring them in and enjoy a day. If they weren't able to come in here, many of them would be socially isolated in their own homes.
I think it's really useful to get the message of what a charity does out into the Dacorum businesses and the school. It's really useful, I think. I think what we're doing here hopefully will benefit the charity moving forward. But yeah, I think it's a good opportunity, and I think CAD are doing a great job. We do some work ourselves anyway, and I think Dacorum has given us that link into what more things that we can do.
One of the areas we have been very proactive in over many years at Community Action Dacorum is our European project work. In Dacorum, as in elsewhere in Europe, we're addressing the same social issues, the same community issues, the same need to improve learning and learning opportunities. We have a story to tell, and also we have many stories to learn which we can bring back here to improve how we work and how we operate at an organisational level. The chances there for our staff, our volunteers, but also for representatives from other community groups to get together with their counterparts from elsewhere across the continent.
I go along to our trustee meetings and I enthuse about it all the time, and this will be my third visit with CAD, and I also did a Latvia visit on my own through partners that were at some of the meetings. They'd invited me out there, so I persuaded my organisation, DCFL, to actually allow me to go out to Latvia and build up some links there.
The senior volunteers who have been on the exchanges, they have really benefited from this project and the exchanges. It has broadened their horizons. They have learned about different cultures, different systems, and some of them have come away with better confidence. It's such a valuable resource. With Youth in Action and EVS program, we have 2 young volunteers here as well who are really enjoying being part of Community Action Dacorum, and we have currently other large projects, one of them being transferring our interpreting course over to other countries, Bulgaria, Germany, Greece and Italy. We're hoping for other CAD staff to be involved with the European project, which is a really positive opportunity, as well as financially. I think it helps to sustain Community Action Dacorum.
I'm the manager of CAD Learning. We provide adult education primarily in Dacorum but also across Hertfordshire. We're funded by the Herts Adult and Family Learning Service. They're based at the County Council, and their funding supports our project but also supports some of the infrastructure at CAD. Our courses are really wide-ranging. We have forklift truck driving, belly dancing, yoga at the prison, and a lot of ESOL, which is English for speakers of other languages. Our courses are open to everybody, but we also specialise in reaching members of the community who don't generally engage in adult education, including minority ethnic groups and men.
We fund CAD because of the impact that the teaching and learning you deliver has on the actual learners. For example, your ESOL courses, there is a very clear outcome that those people need to learn English, and they certainly are leaving your courses with improved English skills, which is something we really like to promote in Haffles.
Yeah,
What you can do is you can research different job profiles.
Okay.
The National Careers Service, delivered by Community Action Dacorum, offers careers and skills advice to fit your individual needs. The service is independent, impartial and funded by central government via the Skills Funding Agency. We see people for advice and guidance on searching for new employment, whether unemployed or threatened by redundancy. We also put you in touch with organisations offering specialist support, voluntary work or training.